So it seems like Nintendo has all these tools at their fingertips and not exactly sure what to do with them. I almost feel like Nintendo doesn't realize the kind of power that they have in some of the things that's on the Wii U currently. Like take the Virtual Console for example. Anyone who has been gaming for 15 plus years can tell you the just amount of insane potential that Nintendo has in their history. And here we are with the Wii U. It has a Virtual Console, but it doesn't have like anywhere near the library of games that people want to see on it. I remember a while ago there was a rumor that Nintendo was going to do the reimagined games for the Wii U, where they're going to take a bunch of N64 games, kind of upscale them, update them. Supposedly the rumor like had them, with online play and all that stuff. And you know what? That actually sounded really cool. Now I'm not expecting all that. All I really want is like at least the same Virtual Console library that the Wii had, just ported straight over to the Wii U. I don't get what's taking so long. I mean, they obviously have all of the sources and materials right there. Just need to put them on the Wii U so I can use, the off TV play and the other cool Wii U features, put them up on Miiverse, all that good jazz. And another thing that's really been bothering me with the Wii U is the gamepad. It seems like Nintendo doesn't even know what they're doing with the gamepad. I mean, think about it. The two games that Nintendo fans talk about on the Wii U is Mario 3D World and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. These are both great games. I've played them. They're really good. But the thing is, we're trying to sell people the Wii U. It's got this weird gamepad, and they're like, oh, well, what games do I want to play on the Wii U? And you tell them, Mario 3D World and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, but these games don't even use the gamepad. I mean, really, it's just there for off-TV play, but other than that, the gamepad is just there, existing. It's just another regular controller. Like, these games could have just used a traditional controller and they would have been perfectly fine. It seems like the only game Nintendo really put out there so far that utilizes the gamepad in a very cool, creative way is Nintendo Land, and that was kind of like a compilation of kind of mini games, but the ideas there were very good, and Nintendo hasn't fully fleshed out any of those ideas yet. I've seen third-party games utilize the gamepad, more than Nintendo has. Like even Call of Duty, when you start playing online, the gamepad is actually pretty slick and pretty useful. And everybody knows Nintendo's working on games right now. We know that Smash Bros. And Mario Kart are coming out in the near future. But I mean, let's think about it. Those games aren't really going to use the gamepad either. Smash Bros. Has always been like a traditional controller gameplay kind of game. And Mario Kart, I mean, yes, you'll have the motion controls from, the Wii Remote, you have the motion controls from the gamepad, but what is that second screen really going to be used for? I mean, it's, like I said, with the current lineup of Nintendo games, nothing out there is really saying, wow, this is amazing, this is why I got the Wii U, this is what this gamepad is all about. Now, I'm not saying I'm not happy with the system, I'm just saying I still expect more, I still want more out of it. I know Nintendo is capable of giving us more. Hell, we had more with the Wii, which was a far inferior system by comparison to the Wii U. And even Iwata himself has said he doesn't understand the Western market. Personally, I think that this Nintendo movement is a good way to help Iwata understand what the Western gamers want. So I think this is a good way for Nintendo fans to try to communicate with Nintendo, let our voices be heard, let them know what we want, especially over here, in the West, where we could actually help Nintendo improve their Western market. And there's a lot of Nintendo fans out there that, don't agree with the movement or are actually against the movement. And you know what? They always tell us Nintendo doesn't listen, they don't care, they're just going to give you what they give you, be happy with what you got. But you know what? It's still worth a shot. We as Nintendo fans, we have nothing to lose from this. We have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Have you ever heard that saying, if you don't ask, the answer is always no? Well, this is kind of the same concept. So, I'll be part of this movement. It's worth a shot. If this works, then great. That'll be fantastic. We'll get, even if just it's a few features or something, that would be great. If it doesn't work, you know what? That's fine too. Like I said, nothing to lose. But hey, what would I know? I'm just some guy on the internet.